The search is intensifying for an alleged member of the Blood Street gang who's accused of tracking down a man and murdering him in the middle of a neighborhood. Here's Alexa Ashwell with Maryland's Most Wanted.
This case now a nationwide search involving federal, state, and local partners. Investigators say this man, Raymond Campbell, who's accused of murder, has been on the run for nearly 2.5 years and is believed gang affiliation may be helping him elude law enforcement. October 14th, 2020, Hagerstown, Maryland. A man is found lying face down on a sidewalk in a neighborhood on Henry Avenue. Officers respond and make a gruesome discovery. The victim was dead and had multiple gunshot wounds.
He had a gunshot wound to his head, his chest, abdomen, and hands.
Officers canvassed the neighborhood and, according to investigators, are able to view surveillance footage from a neighbor's doorbell camera.
They looked at surveillance footage and realized that this was a very deliberate act.
A deliberate act with multiple players. Do you think this murder was gang-related? Detectives unsure of an exact motive, but investigators say the evidence led them to 5 individuals, including 35-year-old Raymond Campbell. 4 of the suspects have been arrested. The believed driver of the getaway car, identified as Alexander Brooks, who will be sentenced this month, Brock Smith, whose trial is scheduled for this July, 2 other defendants who had their charges dismissed, and Campbell, who has been on the run for more than 2.5 years.
So the leads locally have run dry, and that's why we believe that there's a very good chance he could have fled the state.
Investigators believe Campbell may have fled Maryland to San Francisco, California, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, or even Florida. Do you feel his gang affiliation has helped him elude law enforcement?
So in this case, even if an individual is just an associate of a gang, he's going to have an extensive support network, and that would be a good reason as to why he's been able to avoid apprehension to this point.
Campbell, investigators say, has a criminal history that dates back nearly 20 years, with arrests for attempted murder, armed robbery, assault, and drug distribution. A believed gang member with a history of violence, a fugitive, now wanted for murder.
So this individual should be considered armed and dangerous. If you think about the situation, the individual's criminal history, and the fact that this individual is allegedly capable of committing cold-blooded murder, it is absolutely in the interest of public safety that we take him into custody.
Take a good look. Campbell stands at about 5'10" and weighs approximately 160 pounds. Investigators say he goes by the nickname Uno and has distinct tattoos on his neck. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, you're asked to contact the U.S. Marshals Service. The tip line number right here, 1-877-WANTED-2. Or you can contact agents directly at 202-819-5058. Update. The quote-unquote damsel in distress who investigators say lured a man into a trap has been captured, thanks to your tips. Just 2 weeks ago, Hope Freeman appeared on Maryland's Most Wanted. The 43-year-old Baltimore woman is accused of setting up a man to get robbed and assaulted at gunpoint by pretending to need help with her car in North Baltimore back in March. Investigators say a viewer recognized Freeman and led agents to a home where she had been staying in West Baltimore.
As soon as the episode aired, within hours, I started getting phone calls. There was multiple citizens that were concerned about her being on the streets. Ultimately, I was able to obtain information that I provided to other investigators, and then we successfully arrested her.
If you recognize any of the fugitives on our board, including Campbell, remember, you can always remain anonymous, and you could earn a reward. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexa Ashwell. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel.